I'm not going to do any movement, start off with any high knees or anything, because that's going to come in the first round. So we're going to focus more on mobilizing to start off the week. So a nice forward fold, just hang in that position, just allow gravity to take your head and your shoulders down towards the ground. Soft bend in your knees, just feel everything stretching up out through the back body. And walk the hands out. And we're going to step up into our spider rotation. We're going to go 3 on each side and then 3 times through. So we're going to go 3 rotations on the right side. Reach underneath, reach up to the sky, and then switch sides. And 3 on this side, reach under, up to the sky. And then back to the right hand side. 3 rotations again. And back to the left. Might find you a bit stiffer on one side than the other. So just take your time as you go through it. Once more through on each side now. See if you can sink a little bit lower into that rotation. Really elongate out through those hip flexors. Plant your hands back into your tall plank position. I'm going to walk those hands up, and we're going to stay hands touching the ground here. And what we're going to do is we're going to inchworm out, but fairly quickly, so it's not a slow inchworm. We're going to come out into tall plank, and we're going to shoulder tap, and then walk back up a little bit slower. Just into that hand position, and again. So we walk out here, shoulder tap, and then slowly bring it back up. And hang, hold, ready, go. Put those hands out quickly, tap, tap, and slowly back up to the top. Ready to go again, go. Crawl out, tap, tap, and back up. And again. 3, 2, 1, go. And walk it back up. We're going to do one more of these. Ready, go. And walk it back up. From here, stand yourself up. So first articulation, roll those spines up to the front of your mat. We're going to go reverse lunge. So right leg steps back, back knee brushes the ground, arms stretch up to the ceiling. Step back, pull it through. We did some of these last week. Step back, reach up, bring back, elbows into your side. Big step back. Take that gaze up to the ceiling as well to really open up your upper body. 2 more. The last one on this side. And switch sides. Stretch back, time that lowering of the knee to the extension of your hands up to the ceiling, and the return of your leg with those elbows coming back down into your side. 2 more. Last one. Good work. Step yourself back, crawl those fingertips down. The legs, walk the hands out, drop the knees below your hips, tabletop position. We go hydrant, kick back, clockwise circle with the knee, sunwise circle with the knee. Again, hydrant, bent leg kick back, clockwise circle, sunwise circle. Once more, hydrant, kick back, clockwise circle, sunwise circle. Opposite side, hydrant, kick, circle one way, circle the other. Hydrant, kick. And final time. Good work. Hands bring them forward a little bit and into your tall plank position. Go back to our shoulder tap now. So we're going to tap each shoulder. Then we're going to tap our hips underneath. Then we're going to tap our knees. So take your hips up, tap the knee, come back into plank. Then we're going to go to each ankle. So press the hips up high behind you and then bring it back to tall plank. And again, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. And drop your knees. And ready there. Okay, good work. Now those planks that we did then, the final one where we were reaching through to touch our ankle, we've got some of them coming up during the workout today. Okay, it's just the ankle taps. And it's, I think, embedded within a burpee. So just to bear in mind when we do get to that one, you need to make sure you go through that entire movement, which is from tall plank, hips go high to touch the ankle, back to tall plank, and then switch sides. Okay, so just really, really important that we get that flexion and extension through the middle. Right, ready to go then. So the first 30 seconds is going to be high knees jogging on the spot. We're going to start off just getting moving for the first 10 seconds. 10 seconds, a little bit more intense, a little bit more intense. So it's 30 seconds of that, and that's going to get us totally now fully warmed up, ready to go. We're into our first part of the circuit. It's jogging on the spot, high knees, 30 seconds, then we're straight into some squat jumps, okay? So ready to go then, guys. Let's get on with it. 4-minute rounds, 30 seconds rest. 7 rounds in total. Are we ready to go? 3, 2, 1, let's jump. So not too high with the knees for the first 10 seconds. But we want to crank that intensity up. Okay, second 10, so a little bit higher. And a little bit faster feet, a little bit higher knees. Really see if we can get that blood pumping around the body now. Ready, final 10. Knees up as high as your hips. Get those arms pumping on the balls of your feet. 20 seconds squat jumps. Let's go. Nothing like getting straight into some squat jumps. And we're going to jump down onto the floor, and we've got some super crunchers. Down we go. So here, 30 seconds of super crunch. And we're going to be back on our feet. We're going to do some kind of lateral, so side to side shuffle and touch the floor. So a little bit like a side lunge almost. Up we get. So we go here, we touch the floor, move across, touch the floor. There. So your right hand touches the floor next to your left foot. Rotate your body. Take one hand up into the air, as I'm doing. Take your weight over onto that side. Okay, down, press up. Plank position. We're going to press up and rotate out into a side plank. You can omit the press up. If you struggle to do that, you can just do the rotational plank. You can do a press up on your knees and then push yourself into that tall plank position and work your rotation either side. And then another 5 seconds. We're on our high knee threes. Up we get. Remember here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So really fast feet in between, and on that third step, drive the knee nice and high and match it with that high hand on your opposite arm. We're going to finish off now with a minute burpee plus a knee to elbow. Okay, so we drop down here, put your press up in if you want to, bring knee to elbow, up and jump. Down to there, lower yourself, press back up, bring that knee to elbow movement in. Press up is optional, but give it a go. You can do it with a press up or lower yourself to the ground, dead man, and then raise yourself up. Yeah, nice little pause, but at the same time works that core just a little bit more. Time for one more. And that's time. Okay, that's round one done. We will revisit round one at the end. So we're going to go through to the middle and then we're going to go backwards in reverse order. 10 seconds, guys. Split jumps to start off this round. 20 seconds. Ready? Let's go. You can reach forward, touch the ground next to your foot. You can keep yourself upright, hands on hips, hands on head. Your core. Your eye down to the ground. Ab cycles. And just so you don't find these ab cycles too easy, we're here for a minute. And then we're going to go to some single leg squatting. We've got 30 seconds on our left side, 30 seconds on our right. On these single leg squats, let's think a little bit like we've done the last couple of weeks. Nice and controlled on the way down. A little bit of a pause at the bottom before driving back up. Okay, 5 more seconds. Ready, up we get, guys. Single leg squat, 30 seconds on the left side. Don't need to worry about hanging down at the bottom for like a 4 count here, but it's nice and slow and controlled down to your depth and then counteract it and drive it back up. So we're going to be getting about 6 or 7 reps done, maybe 8. Last one, switch sides. Control yourself as low as you feel you're able to do, and then drive back to that standing position. Time for a couple more. And then we're down into tall plank. Shoulder taps, 30 seconds. Just the shoulders here. And a nice tempo going. You can really kind of shift some speed if you want to here. 10 more seconds. And then we're back to squat jumps. Up we get. Let's go. This is the leggy jumpy round. Now, we're going to do a plank next, 50 seconds. Tall plank, down we get. Here, we're going to rotate to the side, raise the leg, an abduction. Leg down, switch sides. Try and keep a nice fluent movement going. Just a nice high extension with that leg. Don't need to hold it up there for any amount of time really, but just try and make sure that you're squeezing to the top of that lift and not just throwing your leg up into the air. Nearly there, and then we're going to finish. Last one. We're going to finish there with a rest. Good work. Nice quick round that seemed to be, didn't it? That minute of cycles. All right, lunge. You can choose forward lunge or reverse lunge. It's 30 seconds, left leg, 30 seconds, right leg. I'm going to go forward lunge, prisoner style. Ready? Let's go. So left leg forward, just allowing that right knee to brush down to the ground, keeping control of my descent. So sort of decelerating my body as it lunges forward, catching through that front leg. Heel in contact with the ground, drive back up through that heel. One more, then we'll switch sides. Opposite side, let's go. If you're prisoning like me, make sure you keep your chest up. That's one of the reasons why we do it. Keeps the chest open and up. We want to try and avoid, like I said before, is dumping those hands down into that front leg. If you feel you're doing that, go to a reverse lunge. Whatever you can do here to keep that upright. Okay, weight on your right leg, dip the left leg back, high knee. Just a short bit of time here, and then we're going to switch and put our weight on our left leg. Ready? Switch sides. Go. And a bit of fast movement in after those controlled lunges. And we're back to squat jumps. Oh yeah. Whew. Let's go. Hope you guys are all getting super toned calves from all these squat jumps. Down to the ground next for Aleknas, or you can do a dead dog. Down we go. So we can go both arms, both legs, or you can alternate opposite arm, opposite leg. Whichever way, you can keep that back nice and flat to the ground. And we're back to press-ups after this. We're going to do a press-up and a spike. So we're going to raise an arm and a leg if we can. Around we go. So if you're pressing on your knees, we press here. We raise one arm. Press, raise the opposite arm. Keep going. If you're in full press-up, we can do the same. Raising an arm, we could raise an arm and a leg. Your call with wherever you're at in your press-upping ability. It's those ankle touches next, coming up. So we stand up, we do a crawl out here to tall plank. We touch left ankle, touch right ankle. Thrust up, 180 jump. Crawl out. Get those hips moving. Jump up, round. Watch your head on the light shade. How many times do I do that? Keep going, guys. 20 more seconds. Last one. This is it now, our midpoint. And this is our plank round. It's 4 minutes of plank. We go a minute front plank, and then we alternate 30 seconds of left and right plank twice through. Finish a minute, full plank. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. You can be tall, you can be down on your elbows. You know what to do when it comes to a plank. You know how to make sure that your plank is a good plank, super plank. Plank that's working everything it's meant to be working. And you're not just dumping everything into your shoulders or wrists. And you're not just sticking your bums up into the air. But everything that you can do to get everything from your tips of your toes, coming up through those heels, pressing backwards, all the way up your front and back body, into those shoulders, strong shoulders, down to those big, strong posts that you've got underneath your shoulders, sitting into your wrists and supporting you. 5 more seconds and we're going to go to left plank. Over we go. Again, I've gone tall here, tall post. You can do that, or you can go down onto an elbow. Quickly, I know we've talked about before, some of you guys struggle a little bit with your wrists. Doesn't matter here, main element is maintaining that elevation through the hips. Keep the hips forward as well, don't let that bottom go backwards. And we're going to flip it over onto the right side. In 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. We've only got one round of this 4-minute plank. This is just the middle round. So we don't need to worry about having to come across it again. We've seen everything now, guys. All we're going to do is go back the same way that we came. We're going to get ready to flip it back around to left plank. Let's go. Another 30 seconds, left side. Static control. Just got to stay switched on. It's the main thing. Mentally switched on. Hardest thing, like, oh, I've still got a bit this time to go, that time to go. Don't. 1 second at a time. Focus every muscle fiber. Engaging, holding, supporting. Let's switch. Right side. Final 30 on our right side. Then we're going to go back to a full plank. Alexa doesn't know that.
I don't know.
Don't know much. Nearly there, guys. Get ready for a final 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, and back to full plank. If you're feeling that a lot more in your shoulders because of the tall post side planks, you can go onto your elbows, try it down there a little bit. The key thing with it is it's just making sure here that the work is coming from your middle, from that imaginary tent peg in the middle of your mat, coming up through your belly button, just supporting and holding it there. So just kind of tucking it up, not pushing it up high, but that's where the lift comes from. Takes that pressure off your shoulders. So it doesn't mean the shoulders aren't working, but it means that our middle is doing the most of the work. That's what's supporting us and really holding us up, and that's where we're building the strength. And that's where you might feel the wobbles and the shakes come in. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, relax. Nicely done. 30-second break. We go back to that round we just did before the planks, and it's lunges. Okay, 30 seconds left lunge, 30-second right lunge. Ready to go in 10. Over halfway now, home straight. Ready? Let's go. Left leg Going out. Try and keep as balanced as you can. I'm trying to do throughout this entire kind of 4-minute workout here, where we're a little bit slower on some of the exercises purposefully at the minute. So just keep that engagement. Toes to fingertips to top of your head. Last one on this side. Switch legs. Let's go. 30 seconds on the right side. And then we're going to put our weight, our support on our left leg, and we're going to do some high knee drives, some runner's dips, and some high knee drives with the right knee. 10 more seconds. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. On our left leg, dip back, drive. Arms move opposite direction to your leg. 2, 1. Switch sides. Little dip with the knee. Doesn't need to be a low one. I want to see that knee, that front knee, bend and extend as you raise your opposite knee nice and high. Squat jumps, let's go. 20 seconds off. And then we're getting back into our middles, Alekhnas or dead dogs. Come on, super jumpers. You can do this. Down we go. Alekhna time. Hold your breath as you extend. An explosive inhale and exhale. Or exhale and inhale, I should say, before the next movement. And we're onto press ups with those arm or leg spikes. In 2, 1, round we go. Arm and leg spikes if you can. Gives us a bit of a bird dog exercise in there. A little bit more challenging being in that longer position. But even if you're going off your knees and you're just raising the arm, still working that shoulder, scapular activation. Crawl out burpees with ankle touch. Tall plank, reach it back, thrust, 180 jump. If you can't quite get your hand back to touch your foot or your ankle, it's cool, you can touch your shin or your knee. If you're really struggling, you can bend the knees a little bit as well to get you a little bit more room to maneuver. Cool. Time for one more ankle touch. And rest. Tearing it up. Hey, this is a lot of jumps in this one. Start off with our split jumps, 20 seconds. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. Splits. We were touching the floor last time, bringing my runner's arms in this round. So my left leg is forward, my right arm is forward. Ready for a minute of cycles? Let's go. Down we go. Get that extension with your opposite leg. It's not just the knee to the elbow that is important. It's that full extension, trying to get the heel close to the ground as you feel able. We want to work that leg through its full range. Oh. So I'll get a bit of an ab burn now, coming through this back end of the set. 15 more seconds on the crunch. Come on, keep pedaling, guys. Then we're on single leg squats. You can do it, 5 more seconds. Come on. Up we get. Left leg, let's squat. I'm going down about a 3, 4, drive. About 5 seconds per squat. Just getting me my 6 or 7 repetitions. Time for one more. Whoa, switch sides. Let's go, right leg. 3, 4, drive. Challenge your depth, guys, go on. Not doing repetitions here. I'm not trying to get 20 reps or anything. So take your time. Use your hands and your foot for balance. Down, shoulder taps. Don't let those hips stick up now. You're going to rotate a little bit here. Try and rotate as little as possible. Keep all of your legs engaged. Keep that nice straight line from ankles to shoulder. Up we get. Squat jumps. Then we're finished with the plank, the rotation, and the leg abduction. Nearly there. One more. Down we go. Rotate, elevate, star position, lower down, switch sides. Good work. 30 seconds to go of this round. You can do this. And before we know it, we've now got 15 seconds left till it's rest time. Come on, push through with me now. We've got one more on each side. Round to the other side. Last one. And rest. Okay, good. Now we've finished with that movement round. So lots more movements in this one. We start off with 30 seconds, high knees. Let's not build through, guys, just go for it. 30 seconds, go fast. Let's go. In running terms, it's a 200 meters. No, not even, well, a bit more than 200 meters in running terms. 50 meters in swimming terms. So we can go for it. We can work hard. Get those knees high. Arms up high as well. Come on. Squat jumps. Let's go. A lot of squat jumps today. Boy, they're good for you. Super crunch. Down we go. And we're into those lateral floor touches Next. Oh. Last one. Up we get. We go side to side. Touch. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Keep it going. Jump into that. Front leg. Back leg just for balance. Come on. Nearly there. Ready for press ups? Let's go. Press ups with rotations. More seconds. Ends in sight, guys. Keep going. Don't give up. A few more press ups. 2 more. That's all. Up we get. High knee threes. Balls of your feet. Super fast reaction time on the floor. You get those 3 steps in as quick as you can. 10 more seconds. Come on. Burpee. And we go. Press up. Knee to elbow. Wow. 40 more seconds. Focus. Switch on. Come on. You can do this. Keep working. 1 burpee at a time. 15 more seconds. Now it's time for 1 more. And rest. Whoa. Oh, well done. Well done, guys. Woo. Wow, man, that second half ramped through, huh? Whoa. 4-minute rounds really started to show in the second half. Felt good through the planks. Then wowza. Come on guys, let's stretch it off. Straight into our flexors. Back foot untucked. Lower yourself down. We're here for 30 seconds. Breathe and sink. Another 10. We're going to plant our left hand now inside our right foot. Lift your back knee and rotate your right hand up to the ceiling. Squeeze this front knee into the center line. Strong and on balance, and hold it, guys, and straighten that back leg. Sink your hips down. You've got your foot and your hand for support. Maintain that rotation and plant your other hand. Switch legs, drop the knee, untuck the foot, up we come, flexor. we work on that one. That rotation, again, it's a static position. We're not really breathing and sinking into it much with the rotation, but we're just trying to hold that position whilst we're lengthening and straightening. So a lot of active work going on through a still, almost inactive body, for want of a better word. Okay, ready then. So right hand comes down to the ground, tuck our back toes, rotate around. Your front knee is going to want to shoot outwards, so you've got to work against that. Stay in control of that leg. Your back knee is going to want to drop to the floor. Keep that knee straight, but allow the hips to sink down towards your heel. Another few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Plank hand, leg comes back. Right leg comes forward onto your shin. Foot across your body. Sink it down. We're here for 30. Weight of your body taking you further down into this stretch here. And tip the back toes. Plank it up, switch legs. Down on the opposite side. Nice smooth transition. Get your leg comfy. Remember, you want to be feeling this, not through in your knee or ankle or anywhere like that. In the back of your, if your left leg's under your body, it'll be your left hip. And take it up. Like, walk your feet towards your hands. Walk your hands backwards. Take yourself down onto your back. Get those knees up into the air. Arms out into your T position. Deep breath in, we're going to exhale and drop the knees down to your left hand side or your right, doesn't matter which. Whichever way you go, turn your head down the opposite arm and you can place that same hand on the side of your knee if you just feel it's kind of creeping up a little bit. If you've got room there, you can apply a little bit of pressure. If there's no room, it's just to hold and support. Okay, breath in, and then on an exhale we're going to lift back up to the middle. Breathe in here and then exhale out to the other side. Same again. Head look down your opposite arm. Same hand can just be placed on that knee. And just relax. Two more breaths. So we're going to breathe in here. On an exhale, we're going to lift the legs up. Hands to T. Take those legs back up to now. Feet down onto the ground. And we're going to rock ourselves all the way up. Hands down. Whichever way you feel comfortable, take yourself back round onto your tummy. Knees together, toes together, hands to the end of your mat. And we sink down into our extended child's pose. Just allow the forehead to rest on the mat. Hips pull back towards your heels, extending through the shoulders. And from here, just going to bring it up, bring your right hand underneath your shoulder. Your left hand's going to go out to the side, and you're going to lower yourself down, bend your right elbow, and just take your left shoulder now down towards the ground. That left arm fairly straight out behind, just to open that chest, but using this right arm here to support. Make sure we're not dumping into that arm or shoulder. So we're just looking for that nice stretch position. Bring it up, switch hands around, so take your right arm out to the side there and just rotate through the shoulders a little bit. Bit of pressure with your left hand to extend the chest more. You're in complete control of how far you go here. And have a little bend in the elbow if that feels better on this outstretched arm, you can do that. All down to how you feel. And rock it back forward. Take those hands back up forward. Knees apart now, toes touching. Final one. Extend down to the forehead and allow the chest to sink. And get those hips close now down towards your heels. Forearms might rest on the floor. And let's rock it forward. Drop those hips. Shoulders away from your ears. Take a look left. Look right. Down. And up. Hips back. Forefingers pointing forwards. Soft knees. Press those ankles into the ground. Back nice and straight. Extend through your shoulders. Hips up high and behind you. Head and neck relax. Couple of deep breaths here. And inch it up. One step at a time. One vertebra at a time. One spine at a time. Very aware that's incorrect use of the term spine, because the spine is the global, not the individuals. But you know what I mean. Well done, guys. Great Monday session.
Namaste.
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 Namaste.